All right, as you can tell, this is the one thing that I said I'm gonna have a nice surprise in a different location here. Moving to Tucson temporarily. Main goal with it is to be able to train outside. So I'm thinking my plan's gonna be one Zwift workout a week, one Zwift race a week, and at least 2 rides outside. It's a little chilly out, but one thing that I forgot to do when I came here was bring a fan, so I'm a little bit worried about that. I was sweating buckets on the warm-up, but I just opened the door. I got this fan on. That wasn't on during my warm-up, so we'll see if that helps a bit. And I learned a lot from last time, and everyone that commented, I appreciate you. RT, I will stand up at the end of the race, or if I'm getting dropped, to try and keep up and maintain. One of the new things that people told me to do was get a bike, make it a road bike, and get some tires, which I did. I didn't even know that there was a drop shop or what that thing was on the screen. You can see that. I always saw it, but I didn't know what it was. And I always just saw it ticking up, and I'm like, what is that for? And I didn't really know. But now I do, and it's for the drop shop. And you can buy new bikes there, buy new tires. Ooh. I'm hoping these guys don't last as long as they did last time, because I don't have a fan this time, and last time it sucked. But I think now that I have a road bike, I'll at least be able to draft, which should help a little bit, in theory. And I have new tires. So far, so good. I am tired though. Getting hot, starting to sweat. The cool air does feel good. And helps out a little bit, but I am pretty hot. I might need to buy a fan while I'm here, especially once we get into the later months and it does get a little bit warmer outside. I can't just open the door behind me and get some cool air. Got a massive group here. Good to say, with the front this time, doesn't look like anyone's breaking off. We're all just chilling. Now I just gotta make sure I stick with the group and don't get dropped. Looks like everyone. I don't know if it's everyone, but it's a lot of people. I'm doing my best to stay close to the front, but not in the front, just to make sure I don't get dropped. Because I've been getting dropped way too many times. It's been so annoying that I keep getting dropped. It's like I try to have these races, put them out, because I want to do well, but I keep doing shit. So we'll see if we can hang with the top group and how we can do. And I heard that I had so many people say, you can't draft with the TT bike. It's like, thanks. The other 20 people told me that too. Appreciate you guys let me know. There were so many people that told me you can't drive with GT bikes. Now I know. Got myself a road bike. We're gonna draft. And with drafting, I heard that you need at least 3 people. I don't know the factualness on this, but it makes sense that you need at least a certain number of people in order to draft. Feeling good right now. I'm just hot. I need a freaking fan. Not getting dropped. We're staying. That was one thing that I was so curious about, because I would always see other people with stuff that isn't Zwift branded, and everything I had was Zwift branded. And then once I found out about the drop shop, I'm like, well, this is new. Honestly, it's tough to tell the comparison from this one with the road bike compared to my TT bike that I've been always using. Because it's like, wattage wise, I'm around the exact same as what I usually am, if not higher. So it's kind of tough to tell. I'm gonna be sweating so much after this. I need a fan. At least with this race, I can say I was in first place for a few seconds. Staying with the front group. That's what we gotta do. Just stick up here. If I can stick with the front group, I don't really care about the finish as much. I just want to be able to maintain and stick with the main group. And if I can do that, I think that's a solid win for me. Because then it just comes down to who's ever the strongest for a sprint. I don't know if I'm strong in that. I feel like I'm probably not. And for what I'm training for, a full Ironman, sprints aren't that important. It's more so just having that endurance to be able to maintain. I'm getting tired. I think the crazy part about this was staying with this main group. The power that they're doing is basically what I do with the second or third or by myself whenever I don't keep up with them off the start. They're doing like the exact same power output. So it's like, all you really got to do is stick with them for that beginning portion and make sure you don't get thinned out on the herd. And if you can do that, I feel like you're golden. You're able to stick with the pack, because this wattage is what I've done, whether I'm by myself or with the small groups when we don't keep up with them at the start. So it's just keeping up with them during that initial kick off the start. And if you're able to do that, anything is possible. Man, I'm sweating buckets. I need a fan. 100% I'm getting a fan. Especially when it gets to like February and March. I'm really gonna need a fan. So yeah, I live in Canada and I wanted to be able to train outside during my Ironman, during the winter. So that was a reason why I moved to Tucson. You can watch the full video that I made on it, get a little breakdown of it. But I packed basically for summer. Didn't realize it got cold. And it's like in the 50s right now. And I only got like shorts and t-shirts. So a few of these months, hopefully just one, it's gonna be a little bit cold. Gotta make sure I don't get dropped. Stick up with these guys. Thinning the herd out a little bit. Maybe they aren't thinning the herd out. Everyone just caught up. Still a lot of people in this. I've never been at the front, so it's tough for me to judge. But it seems like this is a race where everyone's around the same skill level. Because it seems like majority of the people are still right here in the front pack. I can't really see behind me, but it seems like there's a good group all right here, all right in the front. I'm sweating so much right now. It's so hot. I need a fan badly. But it seems like when I fall back here, it seems like there's about 50% of the people in this race still in this pack. So I feel like that's a first. Because that seems pretty rare to me. From the other races, it seems like maybe a majority of those people were a higher level of C. Because the fact that 50% of the people here are still in the main group, that seems a little surprising to me. Which sucks a little bit for me, because that just means it might just, skill level in this group of riders might not be as good. But we're keeping up. This is by far the best I've ever done. Just gotta make sure I don't blow it. And when it comes to the kick at the end, I have no idea how long or how short before I should start kicking. It'll be good to pay attention to everyone else, see what they're doing, but there is that slight delay. So if I wait for everyone else and they're already going, then it's gonna take me that extra seconds to get up to my pace, my wattage, to try and keep up with them, and they could already be gone. We'll see when the time comes. We got 4 miles left. And make sure they don't thin us out. Stick up there. Looks like there's one guy trying to thin us out. He's a bit up there. Oh man, that's hot. It's hot. Heart rate's up there. I knew it was gonna be hot and sweaty, but I don't think I thought it was gonna be this bad. Like, I'm dripping. 3 miles left. Can't blow it now. Gotta stay with these guys. Oh. I need a fan badly right now. Oh my God. Looks like the one guy that tried to thin us out a bit, he's dropping back in the herd. Oh man. First place with under 3 miles left. That's a first. Oh, I look like I just took a shower. This is bad. I need a fan. I'm so amazed at how many people are still here in this front pack. That's crazy. I wonder if it's always like this. I'd be surprised if it were. Oh. Two miles left. We're still with the herd. Looking decent. I feel like people are gonna start trying to make a move now, especially once we approach 1 mile left. Just gotta make sure we stick with them. Don't get dropped. See if we can keep up. Oh, don't get first. We want to draft. Draft. Draft, buddy. Come on. One mile left. It's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. Here comes the whole crowd. Gotta finish strong. Stick up with the group. And then we'll see when they start kicking. Oh, I'm so tired, so hot. Well, it looks like these finishes are just as hard as the start, if not harder, because we're tired. Gotta see when people start to kick. People are starting. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Wonder what those flames are, or why they show up. Oh man, I can't do it. Ah. Oh man, I'm so tired. Oh, I can't. Come on. Oh. Well, that was definitely my best race. Obviously, that finish, I'm so tired, so dead, couldn't keep up, but I stuck with the main group the whole time, which I'm pretty happy about. Looks like I was only 3.5 seconds off first place. I don't think that's terrible. Sweating like a mother out here. I don't know how much of that was attributed to my new bike and the wheels, But I think it was a pretty solid race. I forget what my watts per kilogram usually are in my average, but looking at that, I feel like that's fairly similar to what it's been in the past. Maybe a little bit different, maybe a little bit higher, I'm not too sure, but we kept up with the main group the whole time, which I'm happy about. We just couldn't push it at the end. Way too tired, but we tried. So that was definitely my best race. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the help. It's really helped a lot, and I've come a long way. But we'll catch you in the next one, in the next race, and hopefully we'll be able to continue keeping up with the main group. Ooh, I'm tired.